Glad to see each one of you this morning. Let us turn our heart, tune our mind, open our eyes to see the wonderful message today. Unless we turn our heart, tune our mind, open our eyes, we cannot understand this message. This is a message of challenging. I don't know how many of you have gone through this, and I took almost 3 weeks to research this topic. And God's grace, the Spirit of the Lord is so good in leading us, sometimes in secrets, to understand the mystery of the Bible. God is so gracious to us. When I wanted to preach this in the church where I was pastoring, and somehow the news had gone to a president of my conference, said, Pastor Jacob is going to preach the false doctrine today, please be in the church. I came to know that, and he came there on Friday. Saturday I'm just announcing, where they're really thieves, hung upon the cross. I also told him, please prepare enough to come tomorrow with a message that I'm going to preach. Remember me in your prayer. So the next day, President told that he's going to come and sit to the church members, not to me. Exactly, he came with a divine service time and said that he wanted to listen to the message. I praised God for that. I told, I am so happy to see my President today because he's going to listen to the new message that Lord has given to me. At the end, it was a great blessing to many people. Whenever we preach and teach and read the Bible, we might think how others are thinking. Beloved, we are not just a loser, we are the winners. We are not just living a life only to this earth. We are expecting a life that earth to come. Because we are going to live in the new heaven, a new earth, also we are going to be in heaven. So when we read Bible, we must change exactly our mind according to the will of God and the Spirit of God, and tune our heart and open our eyes and see what the Lord has written to us, what the Lord has given to us, what He has written for us, so that we will understand the depth, meaning of the Bible. I was wondering, what is this picture is all about? The same question I'm going to ask you. Seeing this picture, now many are having a dreams, different dreams. You know what is that? Christ gave heaven to a thief. At the last moment, he never took baptism, he never attended the church, he never paid tithes and offering, he never did anything as we are doing, but Jesus gave heaven to a thief. He assured him that he is going to give heaven to the thief. When he gives heaven to the thief, why will not he give it to me? This is what many people dreams and committing sins as they like, and they're thinking that only at the time comes, okay, when I come to know that I'm going to end my life and I will ask my Jesus to forgive my sins and He will forgive me. I'm telling you, beloved, by seeing this you might wonder, there was war in heaven. What happened? Satan, one thief. Because of one thief, there was war in heaven. If 100 thieves goes to heaven, there will not be war, there will be tug of war in heaven. Because of one thief, the whole heaven was shook. If 100 thieves goes, what would happen? That will become the den of thieves. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Bible says, thieves will go to heaven, prostitute will go to heaven, but concealed thief will not go to heaven, concealed prostitute will not go to heaven, concealed sinners will not go to heaven, repentant, those who confess, the confessed thieves will go to heaven. Confessed prostitute will go to heaven. Confessed sinner will go to heaven. Here, who is hanging on the cross, I would like to ask you a question. Who are they? Are they thieves? Okay, who is on the left side? Who is on the left side? Is he a thief? Bible says, if you read book of Matthew chapter 27, it says, they are robbers. If you read book of Luke, it says, they are criminals. Now my question is, are they criminals or robbers? Are they criminals or robbers? Have you ever thought about this? Contemplated on this. Are they criminals or robbers? Another question. If they are criminals and robbers, then who is in the middle? Is he a thief? Robbers or criminals? For you and me, the one who is hanging in between, who is he? Our Lord Jesus Christ. The Savior. If those both are thieves, then who is he then? One more question. If he is a God who created the whole universe, came for the whole world to be saved, how come that God can give one to heaven, one to hell? Is he a God of partiality? How can he give one to heaven, one to hell? Both of them are they not children to him? Are both of them not children to him? Beloved, most of the time we need to think about all these things. How come this man behaved like that? Today many are not accepting Christ. It is because of that misunderstanding. We also have the same misunderstanding about Christ. Christ has no partiality, but what happened on the cross? One was saved and one was not saved, but both of them are his children. But the Bible is very clear, my dear beloved. There are two types of sin in the world. One is leads to death, one is not leads to death. One is forgiven, one is unforgiven. If you have any doubt, go home, because we are running short of time. 1 John chapter 5 verse 16 and 17, and you read it and see. It says that the one who leads to death, the one doesn't lead to death. There are two types of sin. One will be forgiven, one will not be forgiven. Here what happened? There are two thieves hanging on the cross with Jesus Christ. Are they really thieves? What Bible says, both are correct. They are robbers, criminals. Also, they are not only robbers and criminals, they are freedom fighters. Why they had Jesus? Because he was considered that as if he was against Romans. And those two are also considered that they were against Roman. Because of that, they took three of them to the cross and they nailed them on the cross. Can you tell their names? Do you know about their names? In middle, there is a person. What is his name? Jesus Christ. The left side person who is the left side thief, you know what is his name? Justice. The right side thief's name is Dismas. Left person, Justice. Right side person, Dismas. Justice. Why his father named him Justice? Because his father wants him to have a just life, a life of justice. Therefore, father named him Justice. Those who are living for, against Romans, they all wanted to be a spy, either robbers or criminals or terrorists, considered by the eyes of Romans. Because of that, the man, Justice, he wanted to do justice for his religion, for his community. Because of that, he was considered as a spy and a criminal and robbers. Therefore, he was hanged on there. That is his name, Justice. One more person is there. His name is Dismas. That means dismiss is about to die. The guy was about to die was the one who asked Jesus Christ, Lord, remember me into your kingdom. What is this story is all about? We need to understand here. Very interesting. I was searching only for this. How come this man is accepted in the sight of the Lord? Said, I will give you paradise when you come. How come this happened? The Dismas was a small boy. He was born when Jesus was born. Jesus had to cross the mountains and valleys when Herod wanted to kill Jesus Christ. So therefore, Joseph and Mary and Jesus, they were just traveling mountains and valleys and dens. By the time they were caught by the terrorists, who are so-called terrorists, people who went against Romans. There was a group caught by them. And there, Jesus and Mary, Joseph was taken in one of the caves there by one family who was considered as terrorist. For them, this man Dismas was born. And he had a white leprosy. One day he's going to die. That's all happened to him. The time he met, Mary told everything about Jesus. and also about her son, what's going to happen to them. And there he found that Mary told her, please, I'll give you 1 pot full of water. Take that and give him bath and use that water so that he will be healed. And he told all the secrets to Dismas' mother. She did, and Dismas was healed. From that day, Dismas wanted to see Jesus Christ. One day he asked, how I was healed? Why do you name me Dismas? Then his mother told everything in detail. What had happened to him, how he was saved, how he came from, how he victory over death, how he won the death and came to life. Then he had a desire to see Jesus Christ. And now the time has come to go to his sister's betrothal to Jerusalem. Therefore he wanted to go and also see what Romans are doing there. Somehow also he had a desire that he wanted to see Jesus Christ. And there he went and he was caught by the Roman soldiers and he was hanging there. Now, how can we prove that this man is not a thief and he is a freedom fighter? Also, how can we prove that this man has fit enough to go to heaven? Now turn with me to the book of Luke chapter 23. Turn with me to the book of Luke chapter 23, verse 39 and 40. This is very important to learn, my dear beloved. This is what we are learning here. Book of Luke chapter 23, verse 39. Sister Mary, can you read it for us? Yeah, 23, 39.
And one of the malefactors were hanged nailed on him, saying, if thou beest Christ, save thyself and us.
Okay, 40th verse it says.
But the other answering rebuked him.
Rebuked him. See, he's telling is rebuked him. Other one, the man, response is rebuked him and telling him what? Let's say.
Saying, doest not thou fear God?
Don't you fear God?
Seeing thou art in the same damnation, and we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward for our deeds. But this man has done nothing. And he said unto Jesus, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. And Jesus said unto him, verily I say unto you, today shalt thou be with me in paradise.
I'm going to discuss with you only 5 minutes. Just remember this. Thank you so much, sister. Praise be to God. He said, one of the criminals who hung upon this, Jesus, save me and save yourself. But you know this man, he rebuked him. Why can a thief rebuke anybody? Will he have any justice in his heart? Will he do good things? He rebuked him and he's telling, remember, how wisely speaking, don't you fear God? Can thief fear God? He's telling, don't you fear God? Being on the cross, he's telling, don't you fear God, man? And second, again, is raising question. He said, since you are under the same sentence, we are punished justly, for we are getting what our deeds deserve. He's talking about the justice here. For what we have done, we are suffering here. Thief is talking on the cross. And he's telling, don't you fear God? Can thief speak like that? He's telling, we are punished because what we have done. But again he's telling, but this man has not done this man has done nothing wrong. He's also telling about Jesus Christ, this man has not done anything wrong. How does he know that? And the last question, again, see, then he said, Jesus, he's telling, Jesus, the Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom. How does he know that Jesus is going to die and resurrect on third day, and also he has a kingdom, and he's going to come back again? How does he know that? Also he's telling, remember me in your kingdom. Imagine. You mean to say it's a thief? Beloved, if somebody tells you that you are a thief, don't worry, because for them, including Jesus Christ, the world sealed that they are thieves.
Amen.
There are two witnesses. One is your heart, another one is your God. Ask your heart who you are. Somebody may tell you are worst. They may call you by bad names. They may tell you, they may scold you, they may say you are not reliable. They may tell you are not stable. They may tell you very wrong things about you. Don't worry. They may tell you that you are a thief, that you are a wrongdoer, that you are a sinner, that you are not a right person, that you are not very, very bad. They may tell you, consider you in a different ways. Don't worry. How is your heart and how is your God with you? That's very important. Here the thief did not say, I am a thief, I'm here, what am I going to do? Jesus save me. He didn't say that. Lord, remember me. Same thing, my dear beloved. Same thing. Rebuke. If somebody says ill about someone, don't accept immediately. Because we do not know what the situations. He says, rebuke. Second thing, he said, he agreed, he acknowledges himself the sin what he has committed and said that he is deserved for it. Third is telling, the man who is hanging on the cross is not a wrong man, he is a right person. And the fourth is telling, Lord Jesus is confessing in his heart that he is Jesus and God. Fifth is telling, he knows that he has a kingdom. Sixth is telling, he is the one who is going to come to the world second time. Also is telling, remember me in your kingdom. If you have that 7 qualities, I'm telling you, you will be in heaven. You tell me who is thief now, whether me or he. Who is thief now? Am I rebuking? Am I acknowledging my sins and mistakes? Am I saying my God has nothing, no wrong in it? Am I saying that my God will come? Do I say that I will be there in heaven with him? Do I pray, Lord, remember me in your paradise? We are telling, so-called everybody is telling they are thieves. But they are not thieves. They are freedom fighters. They have fought for their freedom. They have fought for their religion. They have fought for their community. They have fought for their life. That's why Bible is very clear. When I was going through this, I was touched. Lord, what is this here? Such a wonderful thing. People say that they are thieves, but they are not thieves. They are freedom fighters. Same thing. People will blame at us. People, don't worry. If anybody blames about you, first thing, I want to tell you here. If anybody tells good about you, that they say you are very good, make sure that you are compromising in the world. Don't believe man's word. They'll praise you in the front, kick you in the back.
Amen.
If they blame you by face, please thank them. Don't see who blamed you first. See that blaming is in you first. The blame is in you first. If it is there, let us correct it and change our life. Don't worry who blames about us. If it is wrong, God will take care of it. It's not our part, it is God's part. Revenging is not our part. We are here to be a blessing to many, means we need to only bless people. We should bless people. We should not curse anybody, because our generation is not a generation for getting cursed, but to receive blessings. They may still are saying that, we are all sinners. Of course, who is good? Who is good? Who is righteous? Everybody is sinners. But still here, I see this. One thing I understand here. God simply will not accept all the thieves to heaven. God will see how they are. That's the reason. When this man said, Lord, you save us and save yourself. That God doesn't like it. He said, hey, don't talk anything. Don't talk about him. We are deserved for what we have done. But he is not. And said, Lord, remember me in your kingdom. Same thing. If you and I confess, my dear beloved, I tell you, we will be in heaven. We will be in heaven. We are living in the 21st century. I want to conclude the message with one thought. Make sure that our life is changed. Make sure that our life is different. We should have a different life. Beloved, we are living in the toughest century in the world. Our phones are wireless. Our cooking is wireless. Our cars are keyless. Our food is fatless. Our tire is tubeless. Our tools cardless. Our youth jobless. Our leaders shameless. Our relationship meaningless, our attitude careless, our wives fearless, our wives fearless, our babies fatherless, our feelings heartless, our children mannerless, our government useless, our parliament clueless, our masses helpless. Everything is becoming less, but still our hope is in God is endless. In fact, I'm speechless because salvation remains priceless.
Praise the Lord.
Are we endless? Thieves? No problem. Still, Jesus is endless, waiting to receive us and accept us. Today, what is our life? People might call you, you are ugly, you are dirty, you are worst. I tell you, my dear beloved, God expects us to be clean. Anyone see us, they should call us Mr. Clean, Mrs. Clean, Mr. Righteous. God should call us. Don't worry about people. People, God should call us. He is a clean man. He is a Mr. Clean. Miss Clean. He is good. We should be how we should be with the sight of the Lord. Let us confound ourselves with the heart and God and see who we are. Are they thief? They are not thief. They are freedom fighters. World is sealed down that they are thief. Same way, including Jesus. For him if it is so, for us how it is. For the green tree if it is so, for the dry tree how it is for us. Beloved, how much it will be. Let us think on it and think about it and say, Lord, help me to live like that thief at least. Help me to rebuke sin and fear of you and live a just life. Bible says, who shall live a just? Just shall live by faith. Beloved, let us live by faith. Let us become just and live faithful life to the Lord. Because forever is faithful, forever is strong. Also is telling us to be like it. Let us look like Jesus Christ. We might be, but let us confess our life, sins. If we confess our sins, He is faithful to forgive our sins and take care of us by washing our sins by His precious blood. May that be our experience. May God bless each one of us. Amen.
Amen.